Welcome to Millennium Sports World. Today we have brought latest local and international sports stories of tennis, basketball, auto race, world soccer, golf, cricket and some more sports news. So let's dive into today's sports world. At first, let's have latest tennis story. Paula Badosa says she and Stefano Tsitsipas are no longer a love match. The tennis power couple has broken up. Badosa wrote on social media Sunday that the pair decided to amicably part ways after being a couple since last year. We have shared a journey filled with love and learning, and it is as friends with immense mutual respect that we now choose to move forward on our own paths, Badosa posted. We are grateful for the support of our friends, family, and all who have been part of our story. As we transition into this new chapter of our lives, we continue to wish each other nothing but the best in all our endeavors. Badosa is a 26-year-old who was born in New York City but represents Spain and has been ranked as high as number 2. She is currently number 101 after a series of injuries that have limited her tournament appearances lately. Her record is 6-9 this season. The best Grand Slam showing of Badosa's career was a run to the quarterfinals at the 2021 French Open. Now let's have latest golf story. Brooks Koepka shot a 3-under 68 on Sunday to win the LIV Golf Tournament in Singapore, his fourth victory on the circuit. Koepka finished at 15-under 198 for the 3 rounds, 2 ahead of Australians Mark Leishman and Cameron Smith. Leishman finished with a 66 and Smith a 64 at the Sentosa Golf Club. Koepka had 4 birdies and a bogey. Taylor Gooch shot 67 and finished in 4th place, 3 strokes behind Koepka. Koepka has the 4 LIV titles to go with 5 major championships. The latest was the PGA Championship in 2023. Koepka was the 7th different LIV winner in 7 events this season. Koepka, who has been struggling with his game, now heads to defend his title at the PGA Championship starting May 16 at Valhalla in Louisville, Kentucky. It's all starting to come around, Koepka said after the victory. I have put in a lot of work on the golf course so to see it pay off here is huge. Jon Rahm, who has yet to win after joining LIV in December, ended up 6 strokes behind after a 67. He finished tied for 10th. Rahm is the only player to have finished in the top 10 in all 7 events in 2024. The team title went to Ripper GC led by Leishman and Smith. They were 32 under for the tournament, 3 ahead of 2 other teams, Fireballs GC and Clicks GC. Now it's time for latest auto race story. Max Verstappen inched closer to a 3rd consecutive win at the Miami Grand Prix on Saturday by continuing his long domination of Formula One qualifying. The 3-time reigning F1 champion won his 7th consecutive pole, but first at Miami, where Verstappen failed to earn the top starting spot in the first 2 races around Hard Rock Stadium, yet still owned them both. I don't know what it is. Every single year we come here, I find it extremely difficult to be consistent with the car feeling, with the tire feeling over 1 lap, Verstappen said. I think we did okay. It's not the most enjoyable lap of my career, but we are on pole and that's the most important. The pole-winning run tied Verstappen with Alain Prost in opening the season with 6 consecutive poles. Prost did it in 1993. Good start, Verstappen radioed his team. Let's keep it going. Verstappen opened Saturday with a win in the sprint race and ended the day with his 38th career pole. The Red Bull driver turned a lap at 1 minute 27.241 seconds to best the Ferraris of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz Jr. and led the field to green on Sunday for the first of F1's 3 races this year in the United States. Verstappen has won 4 of the first 5 F1 races this season. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium Sports World. Now we will have latest world soccer stories. Luis Suarez scored a hat-trick and Lionel Messi had an incredible 5 assists and a goal in the second half as a rampant Inter Miami crushed the New York Red Bulls 6-2 in Major League Soccer. 2-goal substitute Matias Rojas sparked the second half rout from Eastern Conference leaders Inter after New York had led 1-0 at the break. Without Messi, Miami had fallen to a 4-0 defeat to the Red Bulls in New York in March, but they more than avenged that loss with a merciless second-half demolition job on Saturday. Messi's 5 assists, which all came in the second half, are a new record for an MLS game, and he now has 10 goals and 12 assists in 8 league appearances so far this season. Operating behind Suarez, Messi is passing through the slightest of gaps, taking advantage of his former Barcelona teammates' telepathic understanding of his intentions was simply too much for the Red Bulls, who came into the game third in the East. Obviously, what we have seen today surprises people because you don't see that in football, said Suarez of Messi's 5 assists, but as a teammate and someone who knows him, nothing surprises me about him, added the Uruguayan. Portuguese superstar Cristiano Ronaldo scored a hat-trick to help Al Nassr thump Al Wehda 6-0 in the Saudi Pro League 2023-24 on Saturday at the Al Awal Stadium in Riyadh. It was Ronaldo's third hat-trick in 7 games. Ronaldo was once again the star performer for his side and was as clinical as ever in front of the goal. The 39-year-old was too hard to handle for the Al Wehda players, who completed the 66th hat-trick of his illustrious career. The 5-time Ballon d'Or winner now has 32 league goals this season, 2 short of Abdulrazak Hamdallah's record tally of 34 back in the 2018-19 campaign, with 4 games still to play. Mohamed Salah quickly put last week's sideline spat with Jurgen Klopp behind him by scoring first in Liverpool's 4-2 win against Tottenham in the Premier League on Sunday. The sight of Salah arguing with his departing manager late on in Liverpool's 2-2 draw at West Ham last week dominated debate in the following days. But the Egyptian was back in the starting lineup and back on the score sheet to set his team on course for victory against Spurs at Anfield. Salah had already come close to scoring by the time he rose at the far post in the 16th minute to head in Cody Gakpo's cross from the left. Tottenham had been given hope in its pursuit of Champions League qualification after 4th-place Aston Villa had a surprise 1-0 loss at Brighton. But Ange Postecoglou's team never looked capable of taking advantage of that result after being outclassed by Liverpool. The home team went 2-0 up in the 45th after Salah's shot was saved by Spurs goalkeeper Guglielmo Vicario, and Andy Robertson converted from the rebound. It was the least Liverpool deserved after dominating the chances in the first half and forcing Vicario into a host of desperate saves. The title may be all but beyond Klopp's team, but Liverpool still looks intent on ending the season on a high for the German, who is stepping down as manager. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium Sports World. Now we will have latest baseball story. Max Muncy had the first 3 home run game of his career along with 4 RBIs. Shohei Ohtani had 3 hits and became the franchise leader for most home runs by a Japanese-born player, and the Los Angeles Dodgers rolled to an 11-2 victory over the Atlanta Braves on Saturday night. Tonight was a cool night for me all around, said Muncy, who had 4 hits. We got the series win, which is more important to me than anything. Tyler Glasnow was amazing tonight. A lot of quality at bats up and down the lineup. It was fun to watch. Freddie Freeman also had 3 hits for the Dodgers, who have won 4 of 5. Rookie Andy Pages also went deep as Los Angeles had 5 homers. Glasnow struck out 10 and became the second pitcher in the majors to reach 6 wins. The right-hander allowed 2 runs on 5 hits as he went at least 7 innings for the 3rd time this season. He continues to pick us up and be that top-end guy we expect him to be, manager Dave Roberts said. He attacked the zone and was efficient all night. To get through that 7th inning was huge. Atlanta's Ronald Acuna Jr. had 3 hits. Ozzie Albies had a 15-game hitting streak snapped as the Braves lost for the 4th time in 5 games. Austin Riley and Orlando Arcia had RBIs. Now let's have latest boxing story. Mexico's undisputed super middleweight champion Saul Canelo Alvarez has retained his titles with a unanimous victory over compatriot Jaime Munguia in Las Vegas. Alvarez, who received scores of 117, 110, 116, 111 and 115, 112 from the 3 judges to seal the win, sent his opponent to the canvas in the 4th round, the first knockdown of Munguia's career. Jaime Munguia is a great fighter. He is strong, he is smart, but I take my time. I have 12 rounds to win the fight and I did. I did really good and I feel proud about it, Alvarez said after handling Munguia, the first defeat of his professional career. He is strong, but I think he is a little slow. I could see every punch. That's why I'm the best. I'm the best fighter right now, for sure. Saturday's fight, which bettered Alvarez's record to 61-2, was the 33-year-old's first since beating American Jermel Charlo last year. It was Alvarez's fourth time defending his WBC, WBO, IBF and WBA super middleweight titles. Now it's time for latest basketball story. Anthony Edwards scored 43 points, Karl Anthony Towns finished with 20, and the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves took home court advantage from Denver with a 106-99 win over the Nuggets in Game 1 of a Western Conference semifinal series. Naz Reid scored 14 of his 16 points in the fourth quarter. Mike Conley had 14 points and 10 assists, and Rudy Gobert grabbed 13 rebounds for Minnesota, which pulled away to begin the postseason 5-0. They are defending champs. They are a hard team to beat. Great team. They got great players. Edwards said of the Nuggets. They got the best player in the league with Nikola Jokic. They got the best closer with Jamal Murray, the best three-point shooter with Michael Porter Jr. So it is tough to beat this team. Game 2 is in Denver on Monday. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your fist. Welcome back to Millennium Sports World. Now we will have latest cricket stories. All-rounder Ravindra Jadeja stirred with bat and ball as defending champions Chennai Super Kings thrashed Punjab Kings by 28 runs to boost their IPL playoff hopes on Sunday. Left-hander Jadeja top scored with 43 of 26 balls to guide Chennai to 167 for 9 after being invited to bat first in Punjab's adopted home ground of Dharmshala. Jadeja then returned figures of 3 for 20 from his 4 overs of left-arm spin to help restrict Punjab to 139 for 9 for Chennai's 6th win in 11 matches as they climbed to 3rd in the table. The top 4 teams will make the playoffs with the final on May 26 in Chennai. The performance from the veteran Jadeja comes as a welcome sign ahead of the T20 World Cup in June in the West Indies and the United States. Bangladesh made hard work of their 139-run chase and got across the finish line with 6 wickets in hand in the second of the 5-match T20 International Series at the Johor Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium in Chattogram on Sunday to take a 2-0 lead in the series. Chasing a modest 139, Bangladesh's Tawhid Hridoy top scored with a 25 ball 37 featuring 3 fours and 2 sixes, while veteran Mahmudullah Riyad smashed 2 fours and a 6 for an unbeaten 16 ball 26 as all other batters struggled with the bat. Skipper Nazmul Hussain Shanto took 15 balls to score 16. Out of form opener Liton Dash managed a 225 ball 23, while Tasneem Tamim needed 19 balls for his 18 before he was put out of his misery as the Tigers got over the line with 9 balls to spare. Earlier, Zimbabwe batter Jonathan Campbell was the key figure in staging a recovery as his 24-ball 45 laced with 3 maximums and 4 boundaries helped the Chevrons to 128 for 7. Bangladesh pacer Taskin Ahmed and leg spinner Rishad Hossain picked up 2 wickets each, while Mohammad Saifuddin, Sheikh Mahdi Hassan and Shariful Islam sculpted 1 each. Now let's have latest rugby story. New Zealand won back-to-back doubles to close out the regular season in the World Rugby Sevens Series, adding the men's and women's Singapore titles on Sunday to their dual successes last month in Hong Kong. Michaela Blythe scored a hat-trick in the 31-1 win over Australia in the women's final, giving the New Zealanders a 4th consecutive title in the series and top spot in the regular season standings, 2 points clear of their Trans-Tasman rivals. Dylan Collier's All Blacks Sevens held off Ireland 17-14 in the men's final to move into 3rd place in the season standings. Argentina, despite placing 5th in Singapore, held on to clinch its first regular season title in the Global Sevens Series. The top 8 teams after the regular season have secured places in the 2025 series and will head to the season finals starting May 31 in Madrid to play off for gold. The teams ranked 9th to 12th will go into playoffs in Madrid for core places in the 2025 series. After the season finale in Madrid, the Olympic Sevens tournament in Paris takes priority. The New Zealand teams are going to the Olympics in July in hot form. The women closed the regular World Sevens Series with consecutive titles in Vancouver, Las Vegas, Hong Kong, and Singapore. That's all in today's Sports World. Keep watching Millennium Sports World for latest sports update. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all our TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV. And also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago Media Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all types of informative and entertainment program. Thank you.